take all the last money you have and put on a draw on this game. You'll be rich this weekend. Like this is a draw. This is the most drawn game in the Premier League in the last 15
So
years.
Premier League
And
game week 5, basically predictions. We'll start with the first one, the Merseyside derby, Liverpool, Everton. So let me get your predictions for the game. Okay, I'll start with you.
Wow, wow, wow. I think it's going to be a tough game, as it always is. But it will be tougher considering the fact that Everton have brand new form under David Moyes, and they have a stronger team this season. I think the match will probably end 3-2. Obviously, we'll most likely see a late goal from Liverpool as we've been experiencing over the last couple of weeks. It seems to be that Florian
Mhm.
Wirtz and Jeremy Frimpong have brought the last minute goals from Bayer Leverkusen, and they've brought
Leverkusen.
that spell
Mhm.
with them to Liverpool. But I think Liverpool need to be careful because, as we saw from Arsenal 3 seasons ago, it's not really easy to keep up with the last minute wins. Eventually, you might just run out of luck, and it will then be difficult for you, especially when you need the points the most. But nevertheless, this fixture in particular, we know that form goes out of the window. But I do think
Mhm.
that both teams will be able to score goals. So I'm expecting a 3-2 win for Liverpool against Everton.
Okay, Dr. Fab, what do you think?
um, I think it's going to be a very close game. Um, I was going to go for a draw, but I think Liverpool's going to win. Actually, I don't know. A lot of the games, all the games you're talking about this weekend, I have most of them as draws. But let me just be different with the Liverpool one and say Liverpool is going to win. But I think it's going to be very close because Liverpool have not been on form. Um, they have been. I was listening to one analyst yesterday and was like, and he's actually a Liverpool, former Liverpool player. I can't think of his name now, but it was like that Liverpool have been extremely lucky, and I agree, right? They've been extremely lucky in some of these games. Everton has been good. They've started the season actually very, very good. So I expect it to be a close game. And especially since it's gonna be um a derby. I'm conflicted because those 6:30 games, well 6:30 here in the US, but I think it's
Mhm.
12:30 in the UK. Those games always very tough, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be a big scoring game, as a per said. Those games are typically not always high scoring. I know Arsenal scored three in their game last in their early game last week. But those games are not typically like high scoring because like you're just waking up early in the morning, getting ready, getting on the bus, go to play an 11:30 game. Like most times, it's not always big scoring. I'm expecting like maybe like a 1-0, 2-1 or a draw. So, but to give an answer, I'll just say Liverpool.
Okay. Okay, now what do you think?
Um, Liverpool versus Everton. Who is home? Sorry, in the game. Is it Everton or
It's an
Liverpool?
Anfield.
It's at
Anfield.
Anfield. Oh, no.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Liverpool in that game. The thing is, some of these games might look unpredictable, but the reason why Liverpool wins last minute is not because of, I don't see it as luck, but they have a lot of firepower on their bench that can decide the game later on. So some of the defenders of the opposing team, the more you defend, the more you tire. So now imagine in a team you have Isaac, then you sub Isaac off and put Hugo in the same game, who is also as brilliant this season. So it's always, they have a lot of good players on the bench, especially forward thinking players on the bench. So they can easily overload an opponent. Everton has a good defense, or they have made a very good start. They can also hurt Liverpool on the counter if they decide to go that route, but I don't think they'll have enough in their locker to do anything to Liverpool. Liverpool might have played Atletico tough match during the midweek, but still, I feel like Liverpool should win. The only thing is, I'm just having this feeling there might be a major injury in the game because Slot might try to push out the same 11 again, maybe one or two changes. And they have played three high intense games in the last 3 days. So, but Liverpool should win, definitely.
Okay. I also go for a Liverpool win. Yeah, Liverpool will win that
Come on
game.
now. Come on. Are we surprised?
No, now you can see. So goal scorers, are we expecting it's definitely Isak is going to start. So are we expecting a goal on his Premier League debut um versus Everton? Okay, what do you think? Your goal scorers for the game.
Well, um, I don't think Isak is at full match readiness yet, but
No,
obviously
no,
we
no.
saw glimpses of what he could do against Atletico Madrid. So
Yeah.
we do expect him to be in better shape against Everton. And what better match or what better platform to score your first Liverpool goal, at Anfield against the Merseyside rivals? It's possible
Yeah.
that Isak could score, but I think we're most likely to see goals from Cody Gakpo, probably Dominic Sobotlai. I think those two players will definitely get goals for Liverpool, and obviously Mo Salah. So for me, I don't actually pick Isak. I think I would go for Cody Gakpo, Dominic Soboslai, and Mo Salah for the 3-2 win for Liverpool against Everton.
Okay. Dr. Fab, your goal scorers.
I say I'm conflicted about this one. I think it's gonna be a Mosala stinker with a penalty to cover up the stinker, um, like he has done in most of the matches this season. So that's what I think is gonna happen. Then his points will move from an average 5.6 to 7.0, and everyone will say he had a good game. I think that's what is gonna happen. It's just gonna be a 1-0 game. But if it's more than 1-0, let's say it's a 2-1, then I see Salah and Gakpo scoring and a goal by Ndiaye on DIA. Um, if that's going to be a 2-1, but most likely I think it's going to be like a 1-0 win. That's what I see.
Okay. Ekene, your goal scorers.
Grealish for Everton. Then Isak should score. Really, Isak should score, but well, he's still coming up to speed. He might not start. Hugo might be given the nod up front. So if Hugo is given the nod up front, I guess he gets in the goals. So him and Cody Gakpo will score too. He has to for
Oh.
my FPL.
Not actually fun. Yeah.
Well, I actually expect Isak to score on his debut, but we'll see. Anything can happen. So I think that's that for the Merseyside derby. So the next one is Man United Chelsea. Yeah, so let me get your score predictions. Okay, I'm back to you.
Well, this game too is another one where you have to say that form goes out of the window whenever these two face each other. They are first rivals, and I think in recent times this game has also proven to be a high-scoring encounter. And for me, I think at this moment in time it will be difficult to give a winner in this game because obviously Man United have terrible form, and then Chelsea. They've been inconsistent recently in their performances. And honestly, I think since the first Premier League game, Chelsea have honestly gotten worse in their performances. But this game usually sparks something different, and we usually get a lot of goals in the game. So I think I'll just go for a 2-2 draw between Manchester United and Chelsea.
2-2 draw. Okay, Dr. Fab, your predictions.
Okpere took exactly the word from my mouth. It's a stinky draw, 2-2. Like that was my exact prediction. Like I think it's gonna be a 2-2 draw, a 1-1 draw. But I'm leaning 2-2 draw because light scoring. But if you have if you have any money, take all the last money you have and put on the draw on this game. You'll be rich this weekend. Like this is a draw. This is the most drawn game in the Premier League in the last 15 years. And there's a reason for that, right? Is the no matter what happens, whether United is on form, Chelsea is on form, somehow they always cancel each other and it always ends up a draw. So this is the most drawn fixture in the last 15 years in the Premier League. So I'm just gonna lean with a draw there with a 2-2 draw.
Okay. Akene, it's your club playing. So what do you think?
First of all, we win. Not only are we going to win, we win very, very well, like very, 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 very well. Because
Unbiased prediction, Ekene.
it's
Unbiased prediction.
unbiased. I am being unbiased. Wait now. When I gave Liverpool win, I was not biased. I was unbiased. So now I'm giving Chelsea the time biased. Well, the game is going to be tough. That's the honest truth. For the past few seasons, Chelsea has actually been better than Manchester United on paper and other games. But when it comes to both of them, especially at Old Trafford, it gets different. It's way different. Last season, when Man U was at their lowest, they played Chelsea. Chelsea couldn't win. 2 seasons ago, the same thing. The other one, the same thing. I can give a lot of examples. So, but I guess I feel there's a feeling I have. This one, Chelsea might actually get it over the line because one, Manchester United, the coach, the Manchester United coach is stubborn. Like he's not actually going to change anything for that game. He's going to dish out the same team. He's bringing out the same team again, playing Bruno at the center with Casemiro. Bruno doesn't play there. We all know he's not that kind of player. Bruno plays closer to the goals than to the back line. If he keeps on the same formation again and doesn't change, I can see Chelsea winning the game. But if he changes team around, maybe pushing Bruno forward and playing two strong center defensive midfielders or central midfielders, Mayo will have a chance because Chelsea right now, to be fair, yes, from the first game of the season, Chelsea hasn't really impressed except the West Ham win. But this is a team that played until 2 weeks to the start of the season, so you wouldn't really just two preseason games. You wouldn't really blame the team because tiredness and injuries to the players and all those things. And the loss of Colwell was really, really bad. So, but at the end of the day, if Chelsea can turn up, I know if both of them go at their top level, if Man U brings out their top level, Chelsea brings out their top level, Chelsea are supposed to win that game comfortably. But this is Manchester United they are talking about. It's a different, but just like saying Manchester United versus Manchester City, it doesn't end the way everyone thinks, except this season though. That's what I'm saying. The coach is just gifting everyone points. But when it comes to Chelsea, they decide to learn how to play football. It's crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, I predict a Chelsea win, a narrow Chelsea win. Yes,
1-0, 2-1
three
score.
two.
Oh, 3-2.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
going to be high scoring. Yes.
Okay. Okay, your goal scorers. You predicted it 2-2.
For Manchester United, goal scorers, uh, Brandon Buemo and Fernandez, Bruno Fernandez. For Chelsea, I think I would give Joao Pedro and Cole Palmer. Yeah, one goal from Joao Pedro, one goal from Cole Palmer for my 2-2 prediction between Manchester United and Chelsea.
Okay. The Fab goal scorers.
Akwe is always saying exactly the same thing I would say, but I'm gonna say the same thing this time around. I was gonna actually say Fernandez and Mbuemo, those are the most likely goal scorers on that team. But I'm gonna go for a fairy tale on the Chelsea side and say instead of the same thing I was gonna say Joao Pedro and Palma. I'm gonna say Man U is going to be leading 2-1, and Garnacho is going to equalize as a fairy tale to make it 2-2. And the
What?
other Garnacho is going to come in from the bench and equalize for Chelsea and make it 2-2. And the first goal from Chelsea is going to come from Cole Palmer. Oh, sorry, Joao Pedro because of my FPL.
Okay.
Originally, I was going to
Okay.
pick Joao Pedro and Palmer, but let me just switch it up. I like a good fairy tale, so I wanted De Bruyne to score against us today for some reason, but I like a good fairy tale. It seems it's always fun. So I think Ganacho equalizer against Mayu just to make
Yeah.
things good.
Yeah. It's possible. Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. Now your go scorers.
If I was Maresca, the first name on my team sheet would be Ganacho, to be honest. That boy really hates Manchester United. He can even play left back comfortably that day. That boy can do wonders at left. He might play left back. So I don't see any reason why he's not going to be like a highly rated player that day. But still on the same way, he might be getting up to have a good game, and Manchester United players are getting up to finish him.
Yeah.
So the coach might just decide to rest him or keep him away from that kind of game. But Garnacho is someone I know that wants to play that game. He wants that test. So if he starts, I see him scoring. Manchester United scorers, I'm going to give it to Bruno, as usual, Bruno. And I see Sesko scoring his first goal against Chelsea. I just see that happening tomorrow. I see that thing happening. Yeah. He's going to score his first goal against Chelsea on Saturday. He will, definitely. We are not escaping it. Then Chelsea goal scorers, the same Palmer, usual. Then the remaining two goals, probably between Garnacho, Estivao, and João Pedro. The three of them can come up with the other two goals, I guess.
Joe Pedro should score. I have him in my FPL. I don't have Palmer.
Me too. Me too. I have my FPL. He has to score. When Fernandez took that penalty from him last match, I wanted to cry. Give him that ball and he played the penalty. He's my FPL.
Yeah.
Uh,
The last one is Arsenal Man City is at the Emirates. So Ope is your team. What do you think?
Honestly, I'm quite confident of an Arsenal win, if I'm being honest. But I think there's something different about Manchester City this season. I think the players are willing to go the extra mile. Yeah, because even despite their defeat against Spurs, yes, I do understand that they seemed a bit all over the place. I think they've responded well since then. And they just want it more a bit, as compared to last season, where they seem to be very nonchalant about possibly winning. So, with that being said, I think it's going to be a draw. Although I really do want a win, if I'm being honest with you, but I see either a 1-1 or 2-2 draw. Most likely 2-2 draw between Arsenal and Manchester City.
Okay. Dr. Fab, your Man City. Your
I
thoughts.
think this is the first season Arsenal is going into the game as big favorites. Well, I guess second leg of last season they were the favorites. So, but in a very long time, Arsenal going into this game as a favorite. So I think they'll be favorite, but I think it's gonna be a draw again. I don't know why Okpe is always in my head saying what I'm thinking, but I don't think it's gonna be a goal scoring draw. I think it's gonna be a 0-0 draw, a very haram football draw. Like Ateta is gonna come out set up with the Warriors in the midfield and drag it out. And maybe towards the end of the game, then it might get a little bit interesting. But I think it's gonna be a draw, um, or a slim Arsenal win. But I think it's gonna be a draw. That's what I think right now.
Okay. Ekene, your thoughts. Arsenal Man City.
um, Arsenal Man City, I think Arsenal are supposed to win the game. Arsenal are the huge favorites for this game. So this is Man City, this is Pep. But Arsenal should overwhelm this team. Man, Arsenal has everything to win this game. Arsenal has everything to win the league. I keep on saying this. Arsenal has everything to win the league this season. They have everything to win the league. But I don't know if it's like a mentality kind of thing, a winner's mentality kind of thing. But this game this Sunday is going to show if Arsenal really want to win the league this season. Are they going to go band for band with Liverpool for the season? Not what they did last. What they did last season, we are just pretending the whole season. They didn't actually push Liverpool for the title. Liverpool just had a straight run. So are they going to push Liverpool this season? So Man City are as if they are rebuilding. They might not say they are rebuilding, but it's like as if they are rebuilding. They sign new players, they are integrating those players without saying anything. So Arsenal are already a built team. They have like a good team. The signs will be made in that team, and my God, that guy is good. He actually made that team stronger in the midfield. And expect terrorism football from Ateta. It is going to be horrible to watch. It is going to be so horrible to watch that game. So he's going to frustrate Man City. Well, I expect Arsenal win. I expect it a 2-0 win, yeah.
Wow, 2-0. No go for you,
Mm.
Pep Guardiola. Hey.
You have not seen Ateta setting up his team. You will cry. Hey, you will cry. Aye. Eh,
Okay, now open your goal scorers for the game.
Well, as always, you expect Arsenal to score set piece goals. I think Arsenal would see a goal from either Gabriel or Julian Timber. As we've seen in time past, that these are the most two potent players for Arsenal when it comes to set piece goals. I think a goal might come from either one of them, and I will give a goal as well to either Victor Gyökeres or Noni Madueke. But I think it's safe for me to say a goal from Julian Timber and a goal from Victor Gyökeres. I think those will be the two goal scorers. Yeah, two goal scorers for Arsenal, and for Manchester City, I think it's safe to say two goals from Erling Haaland. I think that makes sense to say. So yeah, those are the goal scorers for me. For Arsenal, Victor Gyökeres and Julian Timber, and then for Manchester City, I think two goals from Erling Haaland. So those are the goal scorers for my 2-2 prediction for the match between Arsenal and Manchester City.
Okay, Dr. Fab, did you also say your goal scorers?
No, he changed it. He changed it to Timber. I think it's gonna be either 0-0, but if there's a goal, it's gonna be 1-0, and it's gonna be come from a set piece from Gabriel, not Timber.
Okay. So the other goal scorers remain except Gabriel Timber switch for you.
I mean, he said 2-2. For me, I think it's either gonna be 1-0 or 0-0. So if it's one
Okay, yeah, I think 0-0. Oh, okay.
if it's 1-0, then it's gonna be Gabriel. Then if it's 0-0, no go scorers.
Okay. I can hear your goal scorers.
I believe Madueke will continue his 007 run. So no goals, no assists. I see a goal from Trossard. Like Arsenal might just score late goals. So, and if they do, Trossard and Merino, Mikel Merino. Merino, is he injured or is he in the game? Uh, okay, yeah. So Merino and Trossard. Yeah.
Okay. We'll see what happens. Thank you all so much, and good luck to your teams. So, of course, I know Liverpool is going to win. That's the only game I'm sure. The rest, good luck
Good
to
luck
you
to your
people.
referee. Good luck to your referee. You keep on. Yeah.
Oh my god! All right now, thank you. Now,
I see
bye.
you guys. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
bye.